Josh Nelson, Assistant Ed for Applied Health and Performance Science, joins us. And Josh, first off, appreciate you taking the time during this unprecedented time, but how's everything going for you?
Man, we're good. Appreciate you having me on, Mitch. You know, like you said, what a time. You know, it's a great time for us to learn, and it's a great time for us to maximize some different things within our lives.
How have you seen what you do impact with your student athletes and kind of everything that's transpired over the course of really, I guess, this past week?
Yeah, you know, one is, you know, everybody's remote. Everybody's kind of at their own place doing their own thing. And, you know, the biggest thing for us is to just still connect with them. So a major part for us, and, you know, you kind of seen us after practice, after training sessions, is we talk to athletes all the time about performance, about, you know, different aspects of lifestyle. So for us, it's just trying to find creative ways to continue to do that. And we're also trying to reach coaches. So just trying to find ways to push creative content out to impact behavior, impact performance too. But now you're sitting here thinking about the global health impact of all this. We've broken everything down, and we're just talking basic health, basic hygiene, and just resetting our habits in our lives.
What are some of the biggest things that you've seen coaches, athletes, really team personnel from across the board? And I'm going to narrow focus on that for now. Obviously, this is a worldwide crisis and pandemic, but how have you seen those individuals kind of listen to what you're trying to say and implement in their new virtual ritual life?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it goes hand in hand because we're all learning from each other right now. You know, we're in the people business. You know, so I think communication is everything. So we're having to learn how to communicate virtually, just like we are now. So we did some different things with just setting up a home office, whether it's at the kitchen table, in the basement, whatever that looks like, and maximizing our opportunities there. Finding routine, finding just habits throughout the day. So I'm not sitting in my pajamas all day. I'm going to get up, I'm going to change clothes, I'm going to eat breakfast, I'm going to do what I normally do. You know, in a period of time where it's different, let's try to find some normalcy to that. I think that's where we kind of started right when it hit at the end of last week, and we just try to build on that right now.
Now, if you guys have not checked out Josh's Twitter account, be sure to do so. Josh, give him your Twitter handle first off, because you provide some great content on a pretty much daily basis for, I mean, really the human population to soak in, but give him your Twitter handle first off.
It's at Dr. Dr. Coachinelli.
There it is. Go follow that because he provides some great content. But when it comes to the student athlete, a lot of them, from what we're hearing out there, is, you know what, things are shut down across the board, and that includes gyms. So when it comes to performance and those habits that you talk about so frequently, how are you seeing them transition to, whether it's a backyard workout, an at-home workout, whatever it is, to continue that high performance habit mindset?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think I'd be remiss if I didn't kind of mention the other players in the department that have had such an impact. They've, you know, Coach Deej's staff, from the strength staff all the way across all of our sports, Renee Messina and the athletic training staff, Kayla and Carl. You talk to these kids now, they're echoing what these different departments have talked about. You know, different athletes I've talked to in the past couple of days, they are going outside. You know, they're going down to the open field out back beside the house, whatever it is. They're finding creative ways to be healthy, one, but then trying to find ways to, you know, maximize their performance. And it is different, but, you know, I think the conversations that I've had with some individual athletes, it really speaks to the quality of teachers, you know, we have within our athletic department, and then they know what to do in this unprecedented time.
So when it comes to the timeline, nobody knows what tomorrow is going to hold at this point, but for you guys, when did you kind of kick in an action plan, and then have you talked about that plan moving forward when it comes to these Penn State student athletes, coaches, and team personnel?
Yeah, we have amazing leadership, starting with Sandy Barber. Within our unit of sports performance, Charmel Green, you know, and as soon as everything started in action, you know, on the greater scale, you know, we started getting some information pushed down to us about creating plans, doing things to continue practicing what we typically do with the student athlete in mind. So I think we've had quality leadership there, and it's not business as usual, but we are still operating strong. We're still working with athletes, coaches, and finding ways to make the best of everything.
Josh Nelson, Assistant Ed for Applied Health and Performance Science. Appreciate you joining us, and stay healthy and say hi to the family, all right?
I will, man. Mitch, appreciate you having me. Thanks, man.